A new study from Sweden is shedding some light on how immune cells in the lungs may worsen virus attacks like COVID-19. Our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, joins us now with the latest on this discovery. Happy New Year, Dr. Nandi.
Happy New Year to you, Glenda.
So aren't immune cells supposed to help fight off viruses?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
We know that they do, but the human body, right, is extremely complex. And until now, there's not been a ton of research on a type of immune cells called macrophages and how the lungs develop them. So where do they come from, right? These macrophages. Well, our bodies have these blood cells that are called monocytes. Now, the monocytes cruise around in your blood for a few days, and then, while they're doing this, they can actually migrate into body tissue. Once they enter into the tissue, they convert into macrophages. Now, the macrophages found in the lungs can help protect the lung from virus attacks, but they can also, under certain conditions, actually make things worse, contribute to lung diseases like what we're seeing with people with COVID-19.
So Dr. Nandi, why might these macrophages cause harm?
So, Glenna, this new research is shedding some more light on what could be happening. The researchers used a model, right, to study the development of these macrophages in the living lung. They used something called RNA sequencing to study what happens with gene activity. And here's what they found: that a certain type of macrophage can actually contribute, make things worse, and make things have severe inflammation and have infections like with COVID-19. The researchers believe that the good macrophages that are anti-inflammatory and protective are now replaced with these not so good pro-inflammatory macrophages, which can make things worse. And the existence of these has been connected to the amount of damage that COVID can do to a person's lung and how sick they can get. Now, on a positive note, right, the researchers feel that the severe lung damage and death could be reduced if future treatments and focus on these inflammatory lung macrophages.
So Doc, many of us take our lungs for granted. What can we do to keep our lungs healthy?
Right, really important question, right? So a lot of stuff that we can do. Let's start by not smoking. We've talked about that a lot. Smoking can make air passages narrow, increase inflammation. You should also try to avoid indoor and outdoor air pollution. And what I highly recommend also is eating healthy and exercising. Daily movement can makes your lungs stronger, makes you exercise your lungs. And a well-balanced diet that includes high fiber foods, whole grains, green leafy vegetables can provide the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory stuff that you need, that it's really good for lung health all the time, but especially now. And one important thing to do, I talk about this, is to prevent infection with the coronavirus, right? Wash your hands. Please keep wearing a mask no matter what you hear out there. And then keep your distance from folks that are not in your household or people you don't know. And once a vaccine's available, please don't be afraid. Like me, please get your vaccine and let's protect ourselves.
All right, Dr. Nandi, thanks so much.